Look, he got injected, y'all. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life at Chest for General Hospital, February 19, 2025. Okay, y'all. So first things first, let me know your thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, with Carly and Brandon, I don't know what happened. They was kissing or whatever. That's when Donna ends up calling Carly or whatever. She said she had a bad dream. He was talking to her and everything. But he got a text message. Did they show what the text message was? I don't know, but he had a look on his face. Then when Carly came back from putting Donna to bed or whatever, he said he had to go. I was like, okay, is he keeping tabs on Jocelyn? Did he get alerted that she was on the move or what? Joss, Emma, Gio. So basically, Emma wanted Jocelyn help with her project with saving the animals and everything. And I think Joss said she got too much on her plate, but she ended up making $100 donation. She was too busy trying to sit up here and play Nancy Drew and stuff, and she done got caught slipping. But Shaw's supposed to be fired or whatever. I was assuming Jason was gonna find out Jocelyn was involved, somebody, but Shaw's supposed to be fired though. And I did see something about Isaiah and Portia supposed to be working to save a life. I'm assuming it's Lucky Life. Now, I haven't seen anything about Jocelyn getting hurt or anything. I just heard, like, on yesterday's episode that, the actor's contract is up. But yeah, Joss over here trying to play Nancy Drew, and she don't win in this man's house or whatever. He told Lucky, he was like, he said nephew or something, you saved me the trip. So he was planning on getting both of them. So I said he probably was planning on getting Jocelyn as well. But by the end of the episode, that's when they showed Jocelyn opening the door and walking into Cyrus' place. And on the preview, he comes. Like I said, it's supposed to be shots fired or whatever, but I don't know who's going to be doing the firing. I'm assuming that Brandon was alerted that Joss was on the move, because remember, they said they was going to get her breadcrumbs. They gave her the address or whatever, so they waiting on her. They waiting on her before they take Cyrus down, if they take him down. I don't know. She might have Dex weapon. Dante and Chase. So basically, they were just talking about the news he got about the fact that he can't get Brooklyn pregnant, and he was encouraging him, saying, there's more than one way to have a family or start a family and everything. I said, this gonna be something. Once they find out that I want to know if she gonna decide to tell him that she has a child out there, and if she's gonna say that Dante's the father, or is she just gonna leave that part out? Is she just gonna leave that part out or whatever? They never went back to Lois and Martin having a little meeting or whatever. I think she came back, but she said something about Tracy was either in the car or she was waiting on her or something like that. But yeah, Dante was just encouraging him, letting him know that there's more than one way to have a family or start a family. He ended up showing up where Brooklyn and Lulu was arguing still, and I said they finna have more to argue about. But Brooklyn was upset that Lulu ruined her Valentine's plans, as well as the fact that she was on the phone talking crazy to these folks that's, what she said, a vendor or a client or something like that, and they was just going back and forth about the plans they had and all this other stuff. And that's when Dante ends up showing up. And I think she was telling Brooklyn that her life is perfect and all this other stuff. And Dante was telling Lulu to not give her a hard time. They just got some bad news. The fact that they can't have kids together. I said, these folks will tell. Maybe they didn't want you to go around telling people. He done told Lulu or whatever. Next scene, she probably going to be apologizing. I didn't know you was dealing with this and that. And then when she find out that she also has Dante's child, then it's going to be some mess. Brad Lucas was just talking about Willow and Drew, because Willow was over there staring. Little Brad noticed that she was just staring at them or whatever, mean looking at them. What did she say? She was like, she just wondering what Lucas is doing with Brad on Valentine's Day or whatever. Then she was talking about they back together and stuff, and she was like, they could just be two people that's having a drink or whatever. And yeah, she was bothered by it because everything that Lucas said. But then he apologized to her. I mean, that don't exactly erase what somebody said or did, because a lot of people think that. They be like, oh, I apologize. That don't mean nothing. With Curtis and Portia, first they was talking about, I think she was telling him when he could become such a romantic, or she liking that side of him because, he allowed Chase to serenade Brooklyn or whatever, and she was talking about that. But then Drew walked in with Willow, and I was like, what? When he was talking about his club, look, y'all know what I'm about to say probably. When Curtis was talking about, basically he didn't want Drew in his club, I said, meanwhile, he might not want you in his business either. I'm gonna let it go, y'all. I'm gonna let it go. But yeah, they seen it or whatever, and Portia was saying they don't need to let that ruin their night. So he tells Mika not to serve Drew no drinks because he's not welcome there, and that's when he goes over to tell Drew he gotta leave. And he was like, so you kicking us out or whatever? He's like, no, just you. Michael's wife is allowed to stay, but you could go. You could get the step, and you gotta go. You ain't gotta go home, but well, they did go home. He don't went show Willow. They new place or whatever. Then he finally told her whatever, it's a not, a nice place for their kids. She's like, our kids or whatever. The look on her face said, she don't know about this, but at the same time, he been manipulating the mess out of her, so she gonna move in. I just want to know what Nina plan on doing. She was like, they need access to the house. So I'm like, what you think you gonna do with the house? Like, I'm confused. But maybe it's not so much as the house, but what's in the house. Maybe they're going to look for information in the house. Maybe they're going to sit up here and try to go over there and talk some sense into Willow because he been blocking this stuff. I don't know what they mean, but I'm assuming we about to see. And the last people is Cyrus. I forgot to write Lucky name down. Cyrus, Elizabeth, Lucky. Now, Elizabeth, she tried. She did try. She was trying to reason with him. She was trying to say, oh, I understand, why you did what you did because I'm a nurse and all this stuff. But at the same time, did she go up the steps to get the phone? While they wrestling over this, I'm like, go get how they be grabbing lamps and stuff. Get a lamp, get a vase, hit him with something. But he don't escape. And now he finna get Jocelyn. Unless she's the one that's gonna shoot him or Brandon is. We'll see on tomorrow's episode, I'm assuming. But yeah, with Cyrus, he came. He was like, this can't wait or whatever. She tried to play it off like she tired and we could talk about this in the morning or whatever. He like, can we sit down and all? Just trying to act like he ain't had nothing to do. He said, word around town is you been in my business. Now you got to pay the price. No. He was like, okay, you got the wrong, basically saying she got the wrong impression about him. It's not like that or whatever. I'm doing the Lord's work and all this other stuff he's saying. But yeah, he tells Elizabeth she can ask whatever question she want to know. If you want to know something, ask me and all this stuff. So she ends up asking him, what's the first thing she asks? Why he tried to take out Lulu. And he said something, long story short, she was suffering. And he was like, he didn't turn off the machine until later. So he's the reason why she having liver problems. He confirmed that. Then he was like, turning off the machine was later. What else did he say? I guess after the liver thing happened, he was expecting her to die, but Sam came over here trying to be lifesaver and stuff. Sam came trying to save her, so that's why she had to go. Then Dex, he sit up here and he seen me. What did he see him at? On the floor, on Lulu's floor, or was it Sam's floor? I don't know. I forgot. But yeah, he was like, he seen it. Not to mention, did you know that he was gonna take me out on Sonny's order and all this other stuff? She don't care about none of that. But I said, look, they both played it out because he was over here losing this stuff, talking about his mission, and Sam was interfering, and Dex and this and that, just giving his life story, telling her everything, his reasoning behind it, and he just wanted to do good. He had no malicious intent when he took out Dex. Ain't that what he said, or was he talking about Sam? Either way it go, he talking about he ain't had no malicious intent. And just going on and on. That's why I say he played it out good. Then he started walking up close to her, talking about something. This is what I gotta do. What I gotta do or whatever. He took out the needle or whatever. I said, hit him, kick him, something. But yeah, she tried though. She tried to reason with him. That didn't work. Look. She was looking around the room. Did y'all see that? She was looking around the room trying to find something. I was threw everything in the room with this man. But nah, she tried though. But my thing was, it looked like she came from up the stairs. You don't left the man. He over here trying to defend you. I was wondering, did she call him something? The way he bust through there, it was like he knew that Cyrus was in there or whatever. But what he said, get away from her or something. I said, dog, man. I wanted the other one to be the one to show this scene or whatever. But yeah, they got to tussling over the doggone thing. She on the phone call. I'm on the phone with 911 right now. And he done got injected in the doggone leg. And Cyrus done sit up here and left. She could have at least, like, once she seen Lucky was injected, hit him something. But nah, she did try. I keep saying it, but But yeah, he's supposed to walk in on Josh, so I'm assuming it wouldn't do no good. It didn't do no good. But they showed her on tomorrow's episode. She over here trying to revive Lucky or whatever. She was like, stay with me. But they said that Isaac, I'm thinking about the oval. What's his name? Isaiah and Portia's supposed to work to save a life, I think on tomorrow's episode, so I'm assuming it's Lucky. If not that, it's Jocelyn, but we'll see. And what else happened? I think that was everything, y'all. Let me see. Lucky got injected. Josh in Cyrus' place. Yeah, that's everything. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day and be safe.